What's going on, Mikey? Today we're going to start off, we're just going to fly the XCub. We're going to stay up here in, I believe we're in Wyoming. And we're just going to stay up here in this area. Fly around, try to find some cool places to land. Beautiful day. Alrighty. Trying to fix some things out. What we're going to do is we're going to get this plane, we're going to take it, fire it up, and get going here. Let's go ahead and throw the master on. Throw the master off. Mixture full lean. Strobe lights on. Avionics on. Evidently we have no fuel. There we go. Fuel. Let's go ahead and make sure we have full fuel too. Do we have any settings in here? No. We'll just start it. Evidently we don't have something else on. We can figure out how to get things started. Oh, it's because we don't have the ignition sound on. Let's go. It's awfully weird. Okay, there's left. Maybe we had the fuel off the whole time. That's what we did. We had the fuel off the whole time. Huh. Alright, so we're in that carbon cub, XCub. And yeah, we're just gonna fly around here. We're 23 Sierra right now in Wyoming, I believe. To be sure, we can always check the map because I always have it up. And this is where we are. We're at Sealy Lake, and this is where we're flying out of. 23 Sierra. So we can fly north. What we'll do is we'll fly northwest up this valley here. We'll hit Flathead Lake. Up there near Glacier. Is it Glacier Park? It looks like we have a couple of small airfields up this valley here. What we'll do is we'll follow the river. There's a stream right here. So we'll take this stream, we'll follow the stream all the way north. And we'll fly around maybe Flathead Lake a little bit. And then maybe if we can find us a little pass to go over to Hungry Horse Reservoir maybe. We'll continue up this valley. There's a couple private airports here. See what we can see. Maybe swing around, head south down this valley. to there's a substation here. We take a right and head up this way. So we'll keep this VFR map open, not in the game, of course, or anything like that, but we'll refer to it back and forth, and we're just gonna fly the valleys. Something you really can't do, and you can't appreciate it in other airplanes. And we want to have fun and land at some crazy off-the-wall places when we see them, or if somebody sees one. Yeah, they got parachuting over here in Missoula. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get going. Excited. So we're going to go ahead and just let off the brakes here, throttle forward. Go ahead and go to the external view. And we'll turn around. We'll drop these flaps all the way. The best thing about the Cub, okay, so let's hit the brakes. We could probably take off before we hit that runway. Let's see. Theoretically. Full throttle forward. Let off the brakes. As soon as the speed tape starts registering, we can put the nose forward, get her up on our 2 landing gears. There we go. It's kind of hard. Get it forward like this, so she's going. It's easier if I had rudder pedals. I don't have rudder pedals right now. Then we can take her off. A real XCub can get off the ground in less than 200 feet. So we want to swing this around and head northwest. And we're already heading that way now. I think one of the problems that we have is we didn't turn our prop to 100%. So that's probably going to help. Because it is 100%. So right now we're just trying to climb out, gain some altitude. We'll go back to third person. So we're just going to fly third external, and we're going to use specifically the angle of attack indicator, which is right here. This little thing right here, and it beeps at us when we start going to a stall. So that's what we're going to use to fly the aircraft, just the angle of attack indicator. Just say my control settings. My control settings are, if you go to assistance, it's hard. Everything is hard except the user experience, which is just the ATC panels and stuff like that. Everything else is set to hard. Cub is so awesome, the XCub. It's got those big broad wings that give you a lot of lift. I'm completely hands off. I don't have my hands on the flight stick or anything. Yep, I'm just going to use the angle of attack indicator. That's all I'm going to use. Of course, the compass too. That'll keep us on track. See, I got somebody in the back seat. I guess that Mikey's in the back seat. Yep, that's got to be Mikey in the back. There was supposed to be a lake up here, wasn't there? I think we're in the wrong valley. The lake we want to be in. Valley we want to be in, so we're to our left. So, knowing that, let's go ahead and make a left-hand turn here. We'll get over this valley. Oh, look, a little lake. Little ponds, lakes. Check these out. Check that out, yo. That's our fishing hole. Ain't got nowhere to land. We have to truck it in there. So let's go ahead and swing a left here. We'll go up through this little pass right here. The thing about the angle of attack indicator, okay, as I'm pulling back on the stick, you see it's getting closer to the center. This is right at the edge of stalling. Anything over in the red, I'm risk stalling the aircraft. Anything below that blue circle, and I'm good. Yes, they do have Cubs with water landing gear. With floats. So the closer I am to that circle, the closer I am to flying on the edge. As long as we don't get over 120 knots, we're good. Yeah, I know, for real. I should have had that play on iTunes so I could be listening to it in my headset. You guys wouldn't hear it, but I would be able to. It's actually like I'm doing the XCub commercial. If you look at the XCub commercial on YouTube, it's pretty cool. There's a lake. Watch our airspeed here. We're getting a little close to yellow. We don't want to overspeed this thing and take a wing off. Like Rudy does. Rudy tends to do that. But in Rudy's defense, he's using an Xbox controller, not using a flight controller like I am. This is what a Cub is built to do. Assuming this is the creek we're going to fly up. See a little creek here. Oh, some houses. You all right back there, Mikey? I wish we could get a view from the back seat. What kind of road is this? Yeah, the scenery is beautiful back here. I mean, the game is amazing, dude. It follows the road. The road's gonna take us somewhere, right? I'm using the rudder to skid a little bit around these turns. We dip it dive down through here. Look at this. All this beauty. You know, we've been missing this for years. Oh, here's the field. Where we at? Come up on our first airfield, this SO4 up here. We'll follow this creek up here. I'm going to land because I'm putting more fuel in the thing. We don't really have a lot of fuel, so let's continue following this creek bed up here. This should be like another little grass strip, maybe. Oh, that's a road right there. The old planes are all right, but I don't know. It's not my style of flying. Like we had those old planes in Flight Simulator 10 and stuff like that. Some in X-Plane 10 as well. X-Plane 11. I never really enjoyed flying them. I never flew jets. I flew a couple of helicopters. They were kind of boring. More trouble than they were worth. I do want to get the premium edition of this just so I can get the bush plane. I haven't flown the biplane that's on here. I have not flown it yet. So we're gonna go find a place to go put fuel in this thing at. To continue our way up this valley. And the carbon cub, the XCub. Cup crafters. Alrighty, there's an airfield right here somewhere. There it is right there. We'll land here and put some fuel in this thing. I'm sure they can't put fuel in here in real life, but we're going to do it anyways. It's an airfield, right? See it? She's always going to be squirrely until you get that tail on the ground. Okay, I'm still pulling back on the yoke, and I'm slowly applying the brakes. Okay, let's put some fuel in. We'll just hit escape here. Can we do it here? No, we can't do it here, can we? Where do we do this at? Fuel. Here we go. 100% fuel. There we go. We're good to go. See how fast that was? Let's go ahead and see if we can take off in this short space we have here. Like I said, I don't have rudder pedals. I gotta fight this thing for what all it's worth. Can we make it? We made it. No, we're not gonna make it. No, we're gonna die. No, we're stalling. Ah. I should have never put fuel in. I should have never done it. I'd have been better off running out of fuel than trying to take off. That's the problem, though, when you try to, you try to pull up over these trees and your stall indicator's going off, and you're just, that's the problem. Most people, I should have just turned around and just went to the other end. I know, I sent her a message on Discord telling her she should come fly with us because we're not scrubs like Raptor and Colt, who I told her we've been simming for like 20 years, dude. And she's just like, well, you can't tell some people, man. You know what I mean? There's some awesome areas around here. That one place that we were flying in Alaska was awesome. I want to fly. Is this Mount Blanc? Is this Mont Blanc? Where is this? Like up here in the Sierra Nevada. This is the Sierra Nevadas, right? I believe so. What is this? Fort Graham. Oh, I have not flown here. Let's do Britain. Let's fly Loch Ness. So we'll go to Inverness, which is over here. Inverness is this little bitty airport right here. And we'll take off from Inverness. We'll fly like Loch Ness. It's probably nighttime here. I don't know. We're going to fly it. We're going to do Loch Ness. We still have to do Lukla. It's probably going to be nighttime in India, Nepal soon, because that's what Lukla is. I think it is nighttime there. He's got a really good Scottish accent. And we're already pointing down the lock. That's good. Brakes off. Parking brake is off. And that way, we are on our way. Oh, I better... Instead of watching the stream, I want to watch my plane, huh? So it just took off from Inverness, Scottish Highlands. Don't look much like the Scottish Highlands here. I'm going to take a right and go over the lock. There's got to be some castles here around this lock once we get to the lock itself. We'll go find them. I need to set up a switch button to do my damn trim. Let's do this real quick. We're going to set the trim real quick. So I'm going to use, I've got this flight stick here. I'm going to use 3 and 4. 3 is going to be trim down. 4 is going to be trim up. So let's go ahead and find our primary control surfaces here. Nah. There we go. We're going to clear this input, and we are going to use button, this is elevator down, so we're going to use button number 3, validate, clear that input. We're going to use button number 4 for that. Alright, radio comms, so that doesn't work anyways, we can clear this. Okay, so now let's go apply and save, go back, resume, and now let's, here we go. That's a lot easier. Oh my gosh, is that a lot easier. Oh, I'm telling you guys, that's a lot easier. Really what we're doing is we're trimming it for speed. Like at a certain speed we want it to be pretty much nose down. Or neutral. So that's pretty close. It's going to float up and down until it, you know, as long as we don't stall. I'm going to say -10 maybe. Nope, 6% looks good. There's Loch Ness over to the left. We're going to make our turn and head down. I do, while we're up here, let's go ahead and make sure we have full fuel. Alright, we're full of fuel now. So I should have done that before I took off, but so while I'm sitting here, I'm actually looking at flight controllers. While I'm actually playing, you know, flying. So Cytec also makes a flight controller. That's a yoke. That may be what I get. See, we're pretty much trimmed out now. We're trimmed out for 98 knots. I don't even have my hand on the controls or anything. My hands are on my phone. I'm looking for flight controls. it back over here in the middle of the lock here. Hey man, what's going on? This is what we're going to fly to, EGVZ. Yeah, you did. I watched that video. So right now we're flying over this is Loch Ness. On the hunt for Nessie. It'd be so funny if it had like a Loch Ness monster animation on here. Wouldn't it be like an Easter egg? We may be changing things up because we may be going and trolling Derby. I think Rudy's going to go troll Derby, so I think that's what we might do too. Okay, we're trolling Derby, so we'll wait and see where Derby's gonna fly at.